welcome to my book launch party, everyone. Bring the children, sit in front of me for a few minutes, and I will tell you about my amazing story, Swooping Through the Milky Way. You can see the fantastic rainbow stars, the sparkler, giant sparkler, and the Milky Way over here. But first, let me begin by introducing myself. I'm Cal Grant Smith, officially Carol Ann Grant Smith, but after 20 years in the childcare and preschool industry, I've heard so many variations of the name Carol Ann that I've just decided Cal is easier. So, introduce yourself, let me know where you're from, and let me know if you've purchased my book already through Amazon, or perhaps you've listened to the audio readings of my story right here on YouTube. Let me know. You can go onto Amazon and give my book a review without purchasing it. You can also give it a like without purchasing it. Of course, you can buy it. Click that buy button. What that will do is bump up my ratings on the Amazon bookshelf, and then that will enable me to give away free copies. Of course, I can't do that right now, so you can buy the book for 99 cents. It's on the Amazon Kindle publishing site. You don't need a Kindle to buy it. You can just download the free Kindle app. I know this because I've done it many times. I'm such an avid book reader. But that's enough about me. Let me introduce you to the children in our story. We'll start with Leo because he tells the story from his point of view. He's finding his inner strength throughout the story, doing acts of bravery and helping others to do the right thing as well. In fact, that's what my book is. It's the first edition, but I prefer to refer to it as the Fearless edition. Leo is named after the constellation the Lion. So I've made a bookmark over here. There we are. There's Leo's constellation. If you look carefully, you can see that he does look like a crouching lion. Obviously, I named him for his bravery. If you like the bookmark, let me know in the comments. Now, here on Earth, Leo has a sister Ursa. They both live on Earth with their families, just like us. Ursa's constellation, it means large she-bear. And I named her after that one because she is older than Leo in the story. And of course, like bears, she also finds her inner strength. That constellation has many stars, so there is a smaller version called the Big Dipper, which is what I've made over here. You can kind of see the handle and then the scoop. So that's Ursa's constellation. Now, up in the Milky Way, we have another brother and sister. Their names are Neb and Cassie. Now, Neb is not named after a constellation. Neb is named after nebulae. Nebulae is all the stardust and the swirling gases and the meteors that break off and fill the spaces between the stars. So that's what I've done for Neb's bookmark. I've painted a nebulae and then I've dotted it with stars all in between. His sister Cassie is named after Cassiopeia constellation. Hers is a sort of a sideways W. If you turn it that way up, you can see the W. I kind of like her constellation. It's even my favorite because it's so easy to make that shape with your fingers. If you just join your thumbs together and point your Peter pointers out to the side, turn it a little bit on its side like that, and you have Cassie's constellation. I have a little song for you. It includes the 5 stars of Cassie's constellation and the nebulae for Neb's name. Would you like to sing along with me? Ready? You can use you can make a constellation out of lollies as well if you wish. I've got 5 lollies here for the 5 stars, and I've joined them with toothpicks. Right, let's sing that song, shall we? It goes like this. 5 small stars that shone so bright were dancing about in the sky one night. A cloud came drifting by slowly, and all I could see was a nebulae. Beautiful. If you like the words to that song, like I said, I'll put them in the comments. So that's the 4 children. Now I can tell you a little bit about the story. You can fly free with your imagination as you join Leo and Ursa, who help Neb and Cassie to fight the evil Neezorf rats. The Neezorf rats are trying to destroy the Milky Way. I wonder if the children will be brave enough to face the evil Neezorf rats, and will they know how to fix the damage in the Milky Way? You'll have to read the book to find out, and while you're about it, you can sample some of the amazing star treats that you'll get to taste up in the Milky Way. I have some Hallie flambés here, but be careful, don't bite them. the warmth from your mouth will make them burst into flame. Well, that's if you eat them up there in the Milky Way. Down here on Earth, maybe not. But I'll cut one open and show you the hidden flames inside the Halley flambés. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Right, so I'll bring it closer to the camera for you to have a look. There you are, the hidden flames in the Halley flambé. Can you see them hiding down there at the bottom of the Halley flambé? Well, those are some of the treats you'll get to sample in the story. Now, there's someone else I haven't introduced you to. His name is Plume. He is Neb and Cassie's petulant. He's a gorgeous creature. He does some quite magical things, and one of the things that he does make are tumble fluffs. They are the most delicious treat you'll ever taste. I have some tumble fluffs over here. These ones are made of peanut butter, and at the bottom you'll see the fluffy white tumbles from Plume. So you have to swirl the tumble fluffs around in the fluff. And there you have some delicious tumble fluffs. When you bite them, they melt in your mouth like such soft toffee. Very tasty indeed. Should we make a Milky Way? I've got some moon rocks over here and some asteroids. To make a Milky Way, you need a little bit of water in a jar. Not quite full because you want to have space to shake it about. There we go, about halfway. Okay, and then sometimes in the Milky Way, there's white clouds swirling around. So I've got some milk here. I'm going to bring it closer to the camera so you can see how the milk blends with the water. Have a look. Isn't that amazing how it swirls around? There you can see the rocks and meteorites swirling in the Milky Way. Did you know the Milky Way is a spiral galaxy, and it's about 70,000 to 100,000 light years across. That is huge, isn't it? Now, if you want to make a nebulae instead, you can use your same jar of water, add some stardust. Can you see my stardust in there? Got little bits of rocks and stars and all sorts of things floating around in space. We're going to put them into our Milky Way. There they are, floating on top. And then to make our nebulae nice and dark, we're going to put some cocoa powder in. Just a little bit. There it is, it's floating on top. Doesn't look like it's gone dark yet, does it? Now I'm going to put the lid on, and this is where you get to have the fun, shaking the jar around so the dark cocoa blends with the milk. You ready? There we go. Now you've made your own swirling nebulae. Doesn't that look amazing? So much fun. You can use anything you like. You can use Milo, or you can make a colourful nebulae if you'd like to use food colouring. Okay everyone, I'm so thrilled you joined me on my book launch party. I hope to read your reviews fairly soon. Have a read of the book. It's a quick, easy read. Like I said, 34 pages, nice and easy. Leave me a review or listen to the audio excerpts and leave me a review. Give me a like on Amazon and here on YouTube. And we'll speak again soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.